It is great to be sharing this space with you. For those who don't know me, my name is Mayara Verha. You can also call me May. I am a intuitive empowerment mentor, and it is an absolute pleasure to support women in their journey. Sorry. It is an absolute pleasure to support women in their journey of reclaiming their power and their sovereignty. And I do that through intuitive guidance, through holistic practices, and embodiment. So I am so honored to have you here with me today. We're going to start with a simple grounding practice, just so we can really land in our bodies and connect. So I invite you to put your phone on silent mode, to close as many tabs as you can, and to be in a quiet space. I know that might be hard with family, kids, and all of that, but if you can, carve yourself some quiet time for the next half hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Not too sure exactly how long this is going to take. I think this will be really beneficial to you. So I invite you to find a comfortable position for you to sit and just take a deep breath here with me. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And just bring your awareness to your body. To the chair, the sofa, the floor that is supporting you. Take another deep inhale and exhale through your mouth. Gently scan your body. Notice if there is any discomfort anywhere. And invite breath and softness to these areas. Bring your attention to your feet. And notice the support that you receive from the earth. The support to take aligned steps. The support to live a sovereignty life. Mm, awesome. Very gently open your eyes and come back to this space. We're going to start by honoring 2025. So we can start 2026 from a place of gratitude. So I invite you to have pen and paper if you want to take some notes of insights that come forward to you. And if you want to do this practice with your eyes closed, that's absolutely fine. I invite you to have your left hand on your heart so you can have your right hand free. But if you're left handed, just do the opposite. And connect with this year that has just ended. Perhaps as if you were watching a retrospective of it, like a movie or something. And I want you to first bring your attention to the moments that brought you joy, the moments that you are grateful for. So just invite those images, those moments into your mind. And perhaps you want to take a note of something that really stood out for you, something that you were not expecting to come through, to come forward. And it might be something so simple, so small that on our busy life, we just let that not be noticed. So just bring your awareness to those moments that draw a smile to your face and a warmth to your heart. Let those images come through, and perhaps you feel a soft light around yourself with all this gratitude, all this love, all this happiness. Notice if there is one that it just feels, I don't know, bigger, just like, oh my goodness, this one is, yes, like I needed to be reminded of that today. And take note of that. And I know the year was not just beautiful moments. I know that there were struggles and challenges. So I invite you now to connect with the learnings, the teachings of this year, because all those challenges, they always teach you something. So I invite you to connect with that wisdom of those challenges. And if you feel any discomfort in your body, I invite you to just shake your shoulders and your arms to release any tension. But just allow yourself to connect with those challenging moments that perhaps invited you to think different, go outside of your comfort zone, think outside the box, to be creative. Because if you notice just now the things that I said, they were pushing you out of a place, right? So they were teaching you something. So just invite yourself to be aware of that. That's awesome. Roll your shoulders a little bit, perhaps shake your shoulders a little bit. Yes. Hmm. Perhaps bring again your hand to your heart. And you might want to repeat in your mind or using your voice and just say, thank you, 2025, for everything that you taught me about me. Thank you for all the lessons. Thank you for all the joyful moments as well. I am grateful to you. Just be here in this energy for a little longer. Hmm, that's great. If you want to put in the chat how you're feeling about this practice of honoring the year that has ended, feel free to do so. Perhaps grab a sip of water. And we are gonna go into a quick guided journey into connecting with 2026. the intentions that your soul wants to bring forward. So, for that, have your pen and paper beside you. And if you want to take notes during the guided practice, you absolutely can. But if you can also just close your eyes and allow your mind to drift and to go into that journey, that'll be really lovely. So you can then sink deeper into the experience and then you take notes after. Right? Always, it's an invitation. However you prefer to do it, feel free to do so. So just find a comfortable position. Close your eyes softly. Perhaps have your hands open towards the ceiling, on top of your legs. Perhaps you want to have them on top of your heart, however you prefer. Just be comfortable. Take a deep breath and imagine that you are barefoot in a forest. And as you walk, you notice how steady the ground feels. And it feels like every step you take, you feel lighter, more grounded, grounded in your personal power, and connected with the earth. It feels like every step you take, you release into the earth what no longer serves you. The doubts, the limiting beliefs, the patterns that have not been serving you. You just release that into the earth. And the more you do that, the more confidently you walk. Perhaps you feel that your posture has changed, that you are now looking up, that you just feel better, more authentic, more yourself, feeling less the need to shrink who you are to fit into the expectations of others. You keep walking this path and you start listening to the sound of water and you walk towards it. Perhaps it is a small river, perhaps it is a waterfall, whatever calls you, just go into that, towards that body of water. And as you get close to it, you just feel the excitement of connecting with water. And now that you are looking at the river, the waterfall, whatever it is, just get close to it. Perhaps you want to put your hands into the water or your feet. Just play with it. Allow the water to get into contact with your body. And to wash away the emotions that you have suppressed and hidden. Perhaps you want to open your hands as if you were giving something to the water, to signal that surrender, to signal that letting go of the sorrows and the emotions that have been just kept bottled down for so long. Allow the water to wash them away. Just surrender yourself to the flow of the water. Perhaps you want to talk to the water and say, please, water, show me how to release, and then your own words. Please, water, show me how to let go of, and then your own words. I invite you to take a deep breath and thank the water for all her teachings, for her wisdom, and for all that she has cleansed in your energetic field, in your emotions. I invite you to gently take your feet and your hands out of the water and come back into the path in the forest. Now that you walk this path, you'll feel even lighter. And you notice a gentle breeze in your hair, in your face. Perhaps you want to stop for a minute and sit, or you can keep walking, that's fine too. But just allow yourself to experience the cleansing of the air. While the water cleanses our emotions, the air cleanses our thoughts. So the air brings this lovely power, cleansing away, almost like sweeping away the limiting beliefs, the thought patterns that we have been repeating, the repetitive thoughts, perhaps the thoughts that we keep about ourselves, about what we can do, who we can be, what we can do, all of that that just shrinks us into a tiny box that we don't fit in. I invite you to take a deep breath and allow the air to blow away all of those thoughts. We live most of the time in our own minds rather than our bodies. So our mind needs to be a comfortable and inviting place for us to be rather than feel like we are in a messy and cloudy and just not inviting place at all. So I invite you to breathe in kindness, kindness to yourself. Yes, that feels good, right? Hmm. Hopefully, from now on, your mind will be just a more comfortable and inviting place for you to observe your thoughts rather than associate yourself with them, rather than believing everything that you think. If you were sitting down, I invite you to stand up and return to the path. And if you were walking, let's just keep walking. And as you walk, now you are in a part of the forest that is a bit more open. And now the sun comes through, and you feel the warmth of the sun on your face, on your arms, on your legs, which is just so lovely and inviting. So perhaps just stop here for a second, look up at the sun, and allow yourself to be immersed in this energy, immersed on this life force energy that surrounds yourself from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, and perhaps bringing your attention to just below of your chest, the middle of your abdomen, your solar plexus. Imagine the sun connecting directly with this area, which is where you live. It's where it lives, your personal power, your self confidence. Allow that to expand. Allow yourself to be connected deeply with all the potential that you have inside you. You are limitless. Don't allow your thoughts to tell you otherwise. Now, this energy of the sun expands from your solar plexus to your whole body. And you feel almost like a tingly energy surrounding all of you that renews, rejuvenates your cells. It surrounds all of you, all of your muscles, your skin, your hair, your muscles, your bones, your blood, everything renews with this energy of the sun. And you notice more vitality, more courage to take the steps towards what you want. You just feel alive. Take a deep breath here. Look up at the sun. Perhaps put one hand in your heart in gratitude. And I invite you to keep walking. And now that you have connected with the elements, I invite you to connect with your soul. So bring your attention to your heart, this portal of connection with your essence and your soul. And invite your heart to show you the way. Because as you keep walking, you notice that the path splits perhaps into two or into three options. And when you look at those options, perhaps you hear or feel words. Perhaps you see a sign with the words written. And just allow your heart to show you the way. Just allow your soul to show you what's the most aligned path for you right now, for you to welcome 2026. Perhaps you want to scribble down the words so you don't miss it. And also how you are feeling. Perhaps you feel an excitement, perhaps an idea pops into your head, and you just want to take a note of it. So just allow yourself to observe this experience and scribble down whatever you want right now. And as you picked, not you, but your soul, your heart, showed you the way and picked a direction, just walk towards that option. And as you walk this new path, just welcome with openness this experience. So perhaps you notice that the path has similarity to the one that you have been walking up until now. Perhaps you notice differences. Just be open to what's coming without judgment, without fear. Just openness and permission. Perhaps you hear more words. Perhaps you notice some elements, some symbols or objects. Perhaps something calls upon you and you want to take it and carry with you. So take a look at this object and symbol that drew your attention. Scribble down what it is. Perhaps you need to search further and look further into it. Perhaps it's something that you know all too well. Just be curious, no judgment. And as you continue walking the path, you see ahead some vases of flower. You see bags of earth and nutrients and seeds. And I invite you to plant those seeds with the words that came forward, for you to plant the intentions for 2026. And feel free to add something that did not come forward, but you feel like you want to add to the list. So I invite you to pick a vase, to put earth at the bottom, to select the seeds that call you. And for each one of you that you put into the vase, into the earth, you just say the words of the intention that you're planting for yourself for 2026. And you cover with a little bit more of earth. You put nutrients on it. You find water nearby. You put water into the vase. And perhaps you just open your hands as if you were sending energy into the vase, putting your own energy into the intentions that you just planted for 2026. This practice is not to set goals or resolutions, it's just to be present, just to bring the intentions that your soul is inviting you to be aware. And perhaps you want to say with me, I plant these intentions with gratitude. I trust into the flow of the universe. And I'm open for it to unfold in the most beautiful and aligned way. Perhaps put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath. And you'll return to the path. And now this path is bringing you back to where you are right now, to your house, to your room, to the chair, the sofa that you were sitting, bringing you back to your body. Take a deep breath. Bring more awareness to the room that you were in, to the chair that is holding you. Bringing more awareness to your body, gently moving your toes, your fingers, moving your hands and your feet, rotating your shoulders and your neck. And very gently opening your eyes. Perhaps you want to take a minute to take notes of a few other insights that you had along this journey, so feel free to do so. That's great. Well, thank you for joining me to this journey of setting intentions for 2026. I hope this was an interesting experience. I hope that you had some valuable insights. If you want to share something here on the chat or later with me via YouTube or Instagram, I'll be super happy to hear how that landed for you. And I'm going to wrap this up with an oracle card, because if you know me, you know that I love to use oracles to bring guidance. And I just gonna pick one card here for us, for the collective. Mm. The card that comes forward is the card of the moon, that talks about our intuition, connecting with our emotions, and it also talks about us feeling worthy of receiving. And I think that's really interesting because sometimes we are setting intentions, we are doing manifestation rituals, and we're like, oh, I want this, I want to co-create this reality, I want to get this in my life and all of that. But deep down, we don't feel worthy of having that. We don't feel worthy of something unfolding in our life in a lighter and easy way, because we learned that it needs to be difficult, it needs to be hard. We need to put in lots of work, lots of effort into something for that to happen. So it is such an important reflection that if we don't give permission to ourselves to receive something, then the universe is not going to send, right? Because we are, at the same time that we're saying, oh, I want this, our vibration kind of like deep down is saying, no, I do not have permission for that to come easily. It needs to be really hard. So this is such a beautiful card, and I think it ends this gathering here very, very nicely. And if you want to explore deeper how your vibration is co creating your reality, I do offer a reading that is Tendencies to 2026. So we look into 12 areas of your life, we bring guidance from the oracle, and then we move into an energetic alignment practice so we can also clear up the space for what you want to co create. And during the oracle reading part, you get so much clarity on what you are co creating based on your energy and your vibration. So it is a very deep reading. It is really a portal of clarity and empowerment. So if you want to explore that, get in touch with me, and it will be an absolute pleasure to hold space for you. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing your presence and your energy here with me. And I hope you have an amazing 2026. Have a good one.